Yeah, hello and welcome to a very spontaneous and small showcase for the new DLC. And it will be short and dirty today, and it is spontaneous. And well, get started right away. This is not a new park, what you can see here, but this was my first lagoon park exactly a year ago when a marine expansion pack came out last year in August. And I built today another lagoon for now to show the big megalodon now, and I also add a small petting zoo next to it. There's also a new mod that brings terrariums into the game, and it's about amphibians, but I'll show you these other mod here in this showcase later with the new species. And I take these little petting zoo for our little dinosaurs that we have in-game, and now new with the new what were sentences for the new Sagisaurus and Microceratus. And I was very happy about the new announcement about the DLC. I was also a little bit surprised that we are getting another DLC 8 weeks later. And yeah, and here at the beginning you have a quick impression of my marine park for the introduction. And I'm a little bit worried about the title of the expansion. Of course, it could be misinterpreted, but it sounds like the expansion will stop after this DLC. Don't know why. But to be honest, I'm not worried about that. I think we get more dinosaur packs in the future, but this game will definitely be ending maybe this year or next year. We will see. I'm full of hope that we will get a major expansion pack before the game is completely finished and hadn't support and so on. And now enough with negative thoughts, let's switch back to the main thing here in this video. And first of all, we want to see the 4 new creatures from the expansion pack, and well, start with the biggest and most dangerous animal, the megalodon. I also put the kelp in this lagoon and show you the comparison to the modded version. The megalodon is really a highlight and currently the largest creature in the lagoon, and as we saw yesterday in the showcases of many other YouTubers, it seems to be able to kill any other sea creature. I will not show you it in my showcase today, but will release these animals in this video here, and then we can see how it feels, how it looks, what is he doing, and we see all these nice animations. I also looked in the species viewer for different interesting skins beforehand and decided on a few skins with pattern, and today it is also my first release with you here in the showcase. I had never released the animals before, and this is also a surprise for me to see it with my own eyes. And enough with talk, let's just release some nice big sharks, and I hope that you are all having a lot of fun with the new creatures that we have with this DLC and the free update. And yeah, so now we start with the release. Magnificent. I like the music when he's released here from the hatchery. I think he is an asset next to the Dunkleosteus and the Archelon and definitely stands out. I'm very happy with the skins. You have many options, either to design your own great white shark or to choose a tiger pattern for a tiger shark. I also think the skin with all the dots is very well designed. And in general, all the skins of the new creatures are on point and very colorful. I think there is something for everyone. For nature lovers with more natural colors with green and brown. Yeah, I'm a natural lover here. I prefer this more a little bit. And also we have unusual and vivid and vibrant skins for other gamers. And I like it that you have the decision. And yeah. So then let's see how big is the shark and what are the behaviors and the animations and so on. And we look all of these animations, and the eating animation is really great. It is very creative, and only criticism I have with the new Megalodon here is the kill animation. Unfortunately, the animations are a bit boring, and the shark only needs to kill its victim with one bite, and it has already won the fight. That's mad. I would have thought it would be cool if the shark, so for example, shot upwards from below and attack its victim. I think a few more creative kill animation would have been perfect. But yeah. You can now enjoy the cinematic shots of the shark because I couldn't hold back and gave these new creature a lot of screen time here in this video. And I'm also surprised myself how much I like this animal, and I really enjoyed watching this shark. And I also saw that there are still some glitches or glitch part in the animations. For example, when the sharks are in the socializing animation. I had that problem later then also with the thanatosdrakon. I don't know why, but you can write me a comment. Do you have the same or not? And my final words, I'm happy with the fan service here that we now have this Megalodon in game, and after a few cinematic shots we come then to the kelp. Okay, we hear us in some moments. I also show you the comparison between the seagrass or the kelp, and you can see this is the modded version and this is the vanilla version. And I think it's great that the hitboxes of the vanilla version are so small that we can create a real kelp forest, and this is cool. I think it's nice that the sea creatures swim through them, and anyone who mods has certainly already compared the two types here of the kelp. And the only criticism I have with the kelp is that we didn't have differentiated heights between, yeah, what you can see here. We haven't different heights. Yeah, that's the point. And that all three placed objects have the same size. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not doing this showcase to criticize everything what I can see. It's just want to share my pros and cons with you and my thoughts. And I'm a huge fan of the fact that we officially have seaweed, or we also say kelp, in-game, in vanilla game, and that is the option is now available for every player. This is the game changer, so I think we all needed to make this to create better lagoon and it look much more alive. There are other decorative objects also here in this lagoon what you can see, but they are only available about and with mods, like these sheeps and frogs here and the other things. And you can really create some nice panoramic moments here in combination with the new aquatic vegetation. And in the nighttime with the illumination, that's a dream. But enough of talking. Enjoy the rest of the cinematic shots here and the animations, and then we switch over to the Microceratus and Sagittarius and the petting zoo theme, and last but not least the flying reptile thanatosdrakon, and this is the second big surprise for me from this DLC. Let's not waste any time, and now we come to the smaller dinosaurs from the expansion pack. But first, we have here the food truck idea from another great YouTuber, and I like this idea a lot. Spontaneous placeholder here for the free space here, and let some sections look better. And now we come to the Microceratus. I think it's great that it is in the game now, and it's really cute. Yeah, come on guys, it's cute. Or what do you think? I don't really have that much to say about this dinosaur for now. I find it a little bit difficult to get two such tiny dinosaurs in the expansion pack. I think that the DLC is not balanced. We have two dinosaurs that are difficult to see from the normal perspective. I don't want to moan too much here on this point. We can already solve this problem with other species, and I think that what would make it easier for us would be better observation options and other options for the viewing and so on. For example, I have also included the terrarium in this video today. It is another mod. It makes sense to show this object and this mod on the small dinosaurs together. Yeah, one can only hope, we can only hope one thing, that when the next Jurassic World Evolution game is coming out, there will be such better options for us. Of course, not every dinosaur weighs 10 tons and is 50 meters long, and there are also many small dinosaur species, I know. It's totally fine that we have small dinosaurs in the game, but it is extremely difficult to integrate them well, and unfortunately we don't have an official petting zoo and petting zoo options with the view and so on. We have to be creative ourselves and do it with other objects like the martyr wall more suitable and possible to make and create a petting zoo, but is this the way? I don't know. Okay, back to the Microceratus, sorry. I think the skins are absolutely beautiful, and I'm also happy to have a new representative of the Ceratopsian here in the game. It would be so cool if we had the Protoceratops in the game. Then the family of the Ceratopsian is very big and, in my opinion, colorful. But yeah, we have colorful Ceratopsians, but the Microceratus is very colorful. That's cool. In summary, I can say that I think the animations are cute, but on the other hand, they aren't that special or exciting. Let's switch over to the little petting zoo in some moments that I built, and then I'll show you a few dinosaurs and what it looks like inside and outside and so on, and then we'll come to the little carnivore after them, the Sagittarius, and then I'll show you the individual objects from the mod as well. And then you can see what is inside in the mod and so on. It's magnificent, these new objects. Look and tell me that we don't need it. I mean, in the future for Jurassic World Evolution 3, this is a must-have. Smaller fences and other possibilities to see smaller creatures better. As I said, I don't want to complain about the little dinosaurs, but it's very difficult to see them properly, and it definitely makes more sense in a terrarium like this. I also think it's crazy how much space the little dinosaurs need when you build a normal enclosure with a fence. Luckily, we can turn off the certain requirements and the comfort for the dinosaurs in the sandbox system. Otherwise, it would often be no fun if this option wasn't available here. And I want to show you around the little petting zoo, and reminds me a lot of Planet Zoo when I see these objects here, and I hope you like it too. And I'm a real fan of these new items, and I linked them under the video too. Alrighty, now we are in the enclosure, and you can see that I have come up with my own feeder here for the herbivores from the first Jurassic World Evolution game, and I had actually turned off the other feeder here, but there are still a few insects flying around. That's strange. But whatever, I think this terrarium and the size is absolutely sufficient, and I have also placed a fountain inside as a drinking dispenser here for the dinosaurs, and I think the atmosphere in here is absolutely amazing. And I will show you another interior with another little dinosaur, and then I will come to the individual objects of the mod. Here you can see the individual objects in more detail, and first of all we have this big glass box and few different deco wall items here, what you can see, and you can cover up here the glass if you like, or you put it on other place. Do what you want with them, and so you have different barriers, and you can also use the other objects here from the mod. And as you can see, the whole thing is based on a few amphibians. It was so created for this here with the terrarium, and we have various different objects again for decorating here in the mod, and we have also 4 different amphibians with this mod. But I don't want to show them today because the video is unfortunately going to be way too long. It's so a shame, sorry. It was so spontaneous, this video here. And I think here, last but not least, the roof is the best because it has no hitbox and the dinosaurs can walk around freely underneath them. And you can go in from above with the camera inside. And the glass wall has actually had a hitbox, and that makes this mod very perfect for me, and the dinosaurs cannot break out. Perfect. Okay. After that, then I'll show you a few more shots from the little Sagisaurus, and then I'll keep the showcase a little bit shorter for this dinosaur. Then I'm not the biggest fan of this dinosaur. It's now in-game, and that's really just my personal opinion. I'm happy for friends who have waited a long time for this dinosaur and can complete their Jurassic Park list and so on. And I don't hate the dinosaur, but I don't necessarily need it in this game either. It's a bigger compy with really nice skins. That's the pro for the Sagisaurus. And he reminds me so much of the other dinosaurs that we have here in game, like the Coelophysis and the Compy, and I think it looks very similar and not creative in the optic I mean. The only good thing is the skins. I know it's from the same family like the Coelophysis, but it's still a serious question. Did we really need it to finally complete a game? I know. These are very critical comments from myself here, But as I said, I don't want to offend here anyone. I'm happy for every fan who is happy about this dinosaur. I'll definitely use it from time to time in my petting zoo, so I think, but it's not very high in my personal ranking. And you can enjoy the rest of the shots here from the Sagisaurus, and then we'll get to my second highlight from this expansion pack, and then we see the coolest flying reptile that I had ever seen after the Quetzalcoatlus. Welcome to the last part here, and right at the beginning you can see that I have turned the back area in the park into an open aviary. This means that we have here an invisible aviary here where the pterosaurs cannot escape, and it looks like they are flying around in the wildness, and I liked it. And I wanted to use don't use the dome for disturbing, and we have an interruption here with the glass dome and the metal grid, and we have a beautiful view of the pterosaur. Okay, now we have a really huge and super exciting flying reptile. It was a complete surprise, and I don't think anyone expected it, or I never heard of this flying reptile before. And I think it's great that there's a whole new species in the game now, and the design and the plumage looks so good. The beak and the skins and the colors also really convinced me. I also liked the noises, I mean the sounds that the thanatosdrakon makes, and sometimes that remind me a little bit of Drogon. This is a dragon from Game of Thrones when he has his calls. And I know not everyone can relate to this example, but it reminds me very strongly of it. And Frontier did a really good job with this pterosaur designing here, and I'm not sad that we don't have the head Scaropteryx in the game. To be honest, why do you need another huge pterosaur that gets lost in a normal aviary? I mean, the Quetzalcoatlus looks really tortured when it flies inside the aviary, and it is a shame for me when I see this huge pterosaur in the birdcage. And here, Frontier made a smart decision and brought a smaller adster sheet into the game. And by the way, I found it difficult to take some normal good shots over this dinosaur here, so I apologize at this point for the recordings. And yeah, I thought all the animations of this pterosaur were really nice, as well as the kill animations when it kills other dinosaur or attacks the guest. And it's definitely my second favorite from this expansion pack, and I don't really have much more to say. Yeah, it's late for me, the video is too long, I apologize for that. Except thank you if you've watched this spontaneous showcase from me, and I hope you all have a lot of fun with the expansion, and I'm excited to see what great enclosures the other YouTubers build or other videos release in the next few days and so on. And I definitely want to have the thanatosdrakon in my Nublar Prime Park, and I'm also thinking about integrating also the Megalodon into this project as well. And the second episode of Nublar Prime comes out on Sunday, and then stay tuned for this episode if you like. And I know you can enjoy, if you like, the rest of the video with the capture mode scenes from the thanatosdrakon. And thank you for watching, and I wish you a very nice rest of the week. And if you want, enjoy the rest here of the video and the final overview of the Lagoon Park. And we see you next time. Stay safe, stay tuned, and so on. Big hugs for you. Have a great time. And on this point, I say bye-bye. Have fun, and we see us.